Welcome to the interval set for this week. We've got the typical 10 times 400 meters. You can see here 10 400 meter tracks, which I've loosely drawn here. As ever, I always say this with every interval training set, it's best to keep to like 85% of threshold for the first 60% of the workout. So the old saying that I always say, just get to number 6, which is under here. So you want to get through those first 6 efforts of 400 meters on your consistent rest, 2 minutes in this case, and just have a little bit left in the tank so you can get into this last bit and go above threshold there. So what you really want to do in the last 40% of the set is, let's say number 7, we're starting to build up to that 105% of threshold, and then 8 and 9 are the ones we really hammer. Number 10, as I always say, it's the last one. Just put your foot on the line, push off, it'll be fine. You'll find that because it's the last one, you know you don't have anything after it, you'll be able to pull out something pretty good here. So here's our session timeline. We want to stay sort of within control during the first 60% of the effort. That's the start of the session there, and then we're looking to crack in from here, and this is our red zone, number 8 and 9, where we're really going to hammer it, and the last rep will always be fine. If you get in over your head, let's say you're not used to this type of training and you go too hard in the first, second and third rep, and you're finding the rests are too short and the efforts you've exerted too much energy and you're like really behind the 8 ball, what you can do is divide the session in half. So what I would recommend is keep your rests to 2 minutes. So let's say you start here, you're feeling good, and then you're like, oh, I'm in over my head. Let's keep the rests as they are and just kind of struggle through 4 and 5, and then in between 5 and 6, so the session splits in half, have a longer rest, like 5 minutes or so, and then you can regather and build into 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 back at that 2-minute rest phase. Ideally, you would do it the first way I mentioned, 60% of the session, under 85% of your threshold, and then build in. But it doesn't always work out like that. Even if you're an experienced runner like me, I still do it. And I even fall back to splitting the sessions in half if I need to, just to pull back a bit of energy in this gap and maintain a bit of quality in the latter half of the session. So that's the 10 times 400 meter interval set. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you go. Talk to you soon.